And we're back to the moon.
To the moon!
I mean, oh yeah, he can do stuff now.
I was about to say, that's the last time you're ever going to hear that phrase.
Well, no, they can't trademark that. I think that at most they put on a few t-shirts, but I think that's all legally his. So. Do.
That's a wrestling joke for those of you at home.
And chapter 3 begins. Love and hate, heat and lips. I forgot.
The story of a girl. Her lips soaked in love whispered.
Oh, good.
Oh, we're starting with her.
Yep.
それが一つのものとして語られるとき、これらをつなげる感情が不可欠になる。狂気だ。
Oh yeah, I'm only just now remembering from last time. Gil being like, I'm really glad they did pull one goddess.
苦しいほど憎んでいる。他人への思いがこの域まで達したとき、怪物は現れる。とかく、一目惚れとは暴力のようなもの。する方は幸福だが、される方には不意打ちだ。
Sorry, love at first sight is kind of violence. Just makes me think, oh, I instantly love this person. I want to punch them in the face.
I mean, it's kind of childish if you think about it. I don't know how to express my feelings. I will bully you. But yes. 4,000 years ago, human civilization entered its first period of transition. The power of many ancient things waned, while some new things sprouted forth. Mysteries faded with the growth of man's wisdom. On this planet, the laws of the universe began to gradually shift to today's laws of physics. Oh, of physics. Also, I gotta do one thing here. I forgot I have to have my thing so that way I can interact with chat if I must. There it is. For those...
It's such dramatic music. What the hell?
I know it. It actually is kind of a bop, too. Like, I'd put this soundtrack on like, my phone. But yes, for those of you wondering about the slowdown, I typically stream with 3 to 4 screens up. 2 on my PC, my phone, and sometimes for D&D games, my tablet. So I had to get my phone ready, so now I'm back. As the principles of the land became defined, action on Earth became a hardship for the divine beasts and the mythical beasts. The gods who undertook the workings of the atmosphere lost their direction and were returning to pure, natural phenomena. This, namely, was the beginning of the Age of the Primates. And also, we don't talk about Attila the Hun. The gods left the earth and mankind commanded the land. Countless kings were born and fell to ruin. Each time, civilization progressed. Simply put, it was the dawn of a new era. Mankind, for the first time, had separated from gods,
Fathers,
and began to walk on their own path. That's right, mankind, who had feared nature, began to act as they willed as humans.
as people.
And this era was then frenzied. This era was the frenzied commencement of such. As kings, he created
Design.
that era. The blood of gods who held dominion up to that point coursed through him. The blood of man who would now hold dominion coursed through him. He exhibited both as an entirely different type of living being.
No wonder the music is so epic. This is just Gil's backstory.
Yeah! Oh lord, I wonder what the opening would be like for everyone else who were just like, the only one close to Gil is Tamamo. Because the other two are Nero and Shiro, who in this place is even less interesting than Fate Stay Night Shiro.
Oof.
Like, I haven't actually gotten to get to that point of playing through the original game with Archer, but I know at least the summary image that they use for his entire backstory is just him with a sniper rifle with Kiritsugu in the background on what is believed to be the Eiffel Tower.
Ah, so in this timeline, Kiritsugu lived and made him a full-on ass mercenary.
Yeah, I don't know how they reconcile fully. I just know that he was raised by Kiritsugu, And yeah, they just went around killing. I would assume Kiritsugu never had his whole grail existential crisis and just like, this is the proper way to live. Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, I did. Definitely thank you, Twitter, for reminding me that Kiritsugu killed his surrogate mother on Mother's Day. And now that knowledge will stay in my head for at least another year.
Oh, Andy killed the like illusion of Ilya on Father's Day.
Man,
Like if you look at, like if you that was the broadcast date. If you look at the broadcast of a lot of Fate Zero episodes, they landed on specific holidays just to torture you.
yeah, that sounds like Geno Urobuchi. No, that man I've given a literal legal right to fuck me up. Which I'm kind of surprised he hasn't put anything out recently. It's been like... Okay, let's see here. The last thing that I'm aware he worked on would be either Gaim or the first 3 episodes of All of Noah Zero, or basically the only episodes you should ever watch of All of Noah Zero.
Taking a quick look at his Wikipedia. The last anime. Let's see here. The last few anime that he's worked on, he worked on the Puella Magi Madoka movie, Walpurgis Nacht Rising. Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. He worked on Thunderbolt Fantasy. The last anime he's worked on, 2022, he was on Ruby Ice Queendom as part of the animation staff. And Revenger 2023 was the last anime that he worked on.
Man, I'm just imagining someone having to explain because... Who was in charge of the Ruby writing at that point? Just to find out, yeah, guess who's helping with our animation? Who? The person who probably helped, like, get Monty into Magical Girls? Oh. Don't ask any more questions about that. Oh. Alright, I'll get back to the actual game. He passed judgment after understanding each indiscretion, after considering each perspective, a paragon of neutrality. Initially, he loved the gods more than he did man. Eventually, he despised the gods more than he did man. And in the end, he decided to observe all that man had to offer. And by observe, he meant to decide.
Okay. First he loved the gods and hated humans. Then he just then he hated the gods, and now he just hates everybody and gods and everybody.
Yep. He decided to ascertain which humans should live based on his sovereign standards. That was his cornerstone. He's a king who reigned over ancient Uruk. He's the king who treated no one equally. He's a king who judged without distinction, whether one obeyed or disobeyed. He rejected equality and mercilessly snatched the life after life. All that remained were weeping masses in desolate earth, and the desire to stay alive. The nature lay bare. Give me a second here, let me take a drink. Gil, could you have a shorter backstory? But then I remember Nasu's the one who actually wrote this game, so long-winded.
Okay.
Oh.
To be fair, that's both Nasu's fault, and also it's the fucking Epic of Gilgamesh. There's no shortening.
Yeah.
I'm just glad that finally Fate got around and making Inkaidu a character, because he is easily one of the most interesting parts of Gilgamesh's whole story.
Yeah.
We have sent the only thing that can defeat and humble you. It's my boyfriend now. I've been made for an ugly, horrifying spectacle. In that instance, a crucible of desire was born on this planet, and there was a king who condoned it. This was the age which birthed those desires which make man a human. Since the king who ordered that such a bestial nature be judged approved of man's desires, since he accepted thievery. This wasteland is the consequence, his garden of desire, where he continually laughed hideously, loathed, and passed judgment. Mired in that muck, he lifts that corner to his mouth. It's for you.
Ah, this truly is one repulsive future.
I awoke from a distant scene, one I never experienced.
Which wasn't mine.
It's as if I had an old dream.
Awake, are we? What's wrong? You look more dismal than usual this morning.
雑種
We're retreading the labyrinth. Relax, I don't expect anything out of you. Go, parade your clumsiness as you like, as you have been.
Good old Gilgamesh. Let's start by going to the student council room to figure out what's next. My head still feels fuzzy, though. It said that masters get a glimpse of their contracted servant's past. So, does that mean that the dream I saw might have been Gilgamesh's past?
Somebody hand this son bitch a beer already, huh?
A second after I finish that, my alert goes off. Thank you, Robot, for the 46 months. My alert is someone hand this some bitch a beer already, eh?
There's a little event that might happen if you go to the nurse's office first.
Okay, and that's on the first floor. Ah, our favorite manager.
顔がだいぶ疲れているな迷宮の探索は随分
How about one? I'm happy for the sympathy, but I know that drink is going to cost me, won't it? I decline with courtesy. No thanks, but I appreciate the thought.
そうかではいつもの商売だな懐事情と相談して心ゆくまでウィンドウショッピングを楽しみたまえ
Window
どう
shopping.
せまともに利用しているのは君だけなのだからな
Are you serious? Then you must have a lot of time on your hands.
無論暇だだが聖杯戦争において私の役割はアクティブなものではなかった
True. All you really did when you were like in the old Grail War was pret it.
常に勾配に立ち無視したくても無視できない今の方が出番は多い華麗な勾配警備員生活というやつだ
Now I think about it, he's right. Kojo Mini seems pretty ecstatic despite being a clerk who just stands around.
さすがは英雄金メラの財布とはな
Apparently, like Gil's wallet's made of gold. Jeez! Melts like snow. Seriously? Oh, it's only 2,000. For a second, I thought it was 20,000.
I was about to say that the number. Okay, now that's 20,000.
Well, that would actually help us clear out how much stuff we need to buy from the store, or how much money.
That's
we
true. We need to spend. Let me find the thingy. Bookmarks and lists. Bookmark manager. CCC. Come on. Piece of shit. Spend 300,000.
Yeah, that'll definitely help.
持っていけ
Oh, we can't afford anything. Yeah, I didn't kind of spend all our money. Let's find out what these chic glasses do.
貢献してほしいものだ
I can remember how we changed our thing. Oh yeah, we had to do that in our room. Well, I'll do the infirmary, then I'll go back and put them on. You stay there. You do not make this worse for us. The infirmary is locked. Guess I can't go in right now.
Oh, never mind then.
They might also assume that like you technically start your day after you go through all these. Well, then I'm going to my room. I want to see if I can wear these glasses. Sleep in the corner where you belong.
I think it's an accessory.
Wait, sock? Oh, I can change the color on it. Wow, there's a lot of customization in those.
Yeah!
Trying to decide if
Jim
I want...
Shortling glasses, the peak of depravity.
I'll go with black. I like her being plain, a little bit grounded, as we walk around in a gym uniform while we're serving in full plate. I love how they just position him there, like he's like a fucking cardboard cutout. Just leaning into frame. Yes, hi, I am Gilgamesh. You can't see that I'm rigorously shaking my hand while speaking.
Oh god, she traded in a mechanical keyboard.
There are sounds of light tapping on the keyboard naturally. There's nothing more than localization, transformation upon my sight and hearing. Ordinarily a wizard,
Magi's?
hacking wouldn't need visible computers, but here in the student council room, this is how everyone shares information.
おはようございます。今回、いえ、昨べはよく眠れましたか？
Leo purposely used the expression last night. This old school has no night, but getting the morning's greeting puts us at ease. It's immediately beneficial to our mental health.
こうして起き抜けの顔を見るのもいいものですね。学生寮とはこういう雰囲気なのでしょうか。
Also, because the sound was so weird for them pulling out the chair, it sounded like just walked in and we just domed ourselves on the table.
I thought we walked in and were like pissed off moving the table like, fuck this morning.
あら、なんだったら食堂でも作る？メモリに余裕があればだけど、持ち回りで食事当番決めて。
Okay, let's not get complacent about staying here, okay?
Also, let's be real here. If you made a cafeteria, you just put your own hyper-capital spin on it to compete with Koto Mine-rin.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, I was thinking about this because I was tweeting out when we were going live. I, first of all, thought I was almost about to, like, say, okay, we have saved the hyper-capitalist with a praise kink, and Deep Blue if they had an exhibition fetish. Now we're ready to move forward. This is what... I was not prepared for this part of the game.
良い提案ですね。脳に刺激を取り入れることで作業の活性化を図るのは合理的です。余裕があったらぜひ検討しましょう。ああ、そうなるとシェフスキルの有無も問題ですね。ガウェインはどうです？
残念ながら騎士の務めに調理は含まれてはいないのです。
That's coward talk.
No? What do you think I am, a common squire?
それに私は菜食主義ですので、肉や
Of course you are.
調理は増えてですよ。
ユリウスは？ああ見えて割と上手そうじゃない？家庭料理？
兄さんのカレーはある意味絶品でしたね。確かまだ未処分余っていましたから。この後ミスト大阪にもご馳走しましょう。
What? I thought you put poison in all food. That's why I did it.
私はどっちかっていうと中華だけど、まあそれほど言うならいただくわ。
Notice he did not say it was good. He just said it was unique.
さすがの小生も食事に関してはさっぱりでな。五穀がゆしか作れぬゆえ期待するな。
There's no one with low spirits to be found in the student council room. Leo and Rin must have been continuing their analysis of BB and the alter egos, but clearly they haven't lost a sense of their usual selves. Jinako isn't around, or rather, she probably hasn't woken up. If she was monitoring the student council room, she would be interjecting in Goto's statements.
お、ちょっとは落ち着いたみたいね。口元にやけてるわよ。
I smile back. That's cause you're making me listen to this silliness so early in the morning. I got plenty of rest and I have reliable allies. Now it's our turn, Gilgamesh and I, to head off to search.
失礼。ラニエイトですが、入室の許可を。
Hey, she's awake.
Ronnie, you better have clothes on.
どうぞお入りください。皆さん揃っていますよ。
ごきげんよう。通常時より瞳孔が開いていますが、何か注目するようなことでも？
No, that's just Vaughn's eyes looking through her.
Ha! 1 second. Ronnie, she's up and about already?
Got your ass.
Yeah, I know. I'm genuinely elated, but before we get to anything, her outfit is...
この制服ですか？レオ会長からの指示で着替えました。落ち着かないデザインですが、生徒会の一員として仕方がありません。何か感想が？
It looks like the top one is the correct answer, but apparently if you do the third one, it says After School Execution Alliance Sailor Suit Rebellion Club formed.
I think they mean that they're creating their own club to usurp Leo's rule about clothing. Like, what was the name of the rebel group in Kill la Kill?
Nudist Beach.
Yeah, she's basically saying we're forming Nudist Beach now. She looks great. Actually, she looks very attractive. I plainly share that thought with her. Combination of Ronnie's tan skin with the archaic school uniform looked extremely exotic and also had an irreproducible freshness to it. Dear Lord.
What the fuck, Nasu?
I want to believe that. Please tell me that is just as unwieldy in Japanese.
I'm going to kill Discord.
Mm?
It would not unmute me, and I've been trying to participate in conversation for like the past 5 minutes.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry.
It's all good. I was just gonna say to Zako's like, what the fuck, Nasu? I was gonna say respectfully, Zako, did you expect anything less at this point?
Like, it's astounding how this guy is able to one, find these kind of flowery words, and two, that the translators went out of their way to find like the most annoying way to interpret it.
Well, 1000%. Like, you know what? The localizers probably made him proud.
Well, no, the worst part is we know it was like 5 translation teams.
Probably made him proud.
Oh Lord. This is why I drink when we play these.
You drink anyway.
I know, but I drink more.
このデザインの一部を時代のアトラスインの制服として取り入れましょう。
彼女には今日から生徒会メンバーとしてミス東坂とコンビを組んでもらいます。ラニ、就任の挨拶をどうぞ。
I feel like the pair of you together would be relatively unstoppable, just given, like, how dangerous you are in the last game.
ラニエイトです。皆さんが検討した結果、BB の支配から解放されました。今後は生徒会の会計として力を使います。私が就任したからには、収入・支出は明白に。的確で迅速な迷宮探索をモットーに、ヒューマンエラーの多いミス東坂と遊び気分のレオ会長のサポートをします。
どうですか？就任の挨拶からこの厳しさです。まったく頼もしい。
悪かったわね。ここ一番でドジ踏んじゃって。
No, don't worry, that's still me, apparently.
でもラニが会計ってことは食堂案は却下ね。メモリの無駄遣いそのものだもの。いえ、食堂の設置は行き過ぎにしても朝食制度は賛成です。迷宮の突破においてかかる肉体面での疲労は大きいですから、ダメージの回復は休息による自動復元で問題ありませんが、精神的カロリーの補充は食事として取った方が魂に精力がつきます。
魂に勢力がつくやる気のことですか
Zakoduo, are you like me where every time you hear that, you think about Hikaru Shida's better finisher that she gave up a long time ago?
Hmm.
Man, I miss that.
はい、生命力、生存力ですね。中華風に言うのなら丹田、エスニックに言うのならクンダリーニでしょうか。
そう、勢力かつ丹田、すなわちクンダリーニ。生命力ってのは子孫を残すための欲望で。って何？あんた何を言い出すのよ。
What?
何かおかしなことを言いましたか？プラーナは生命活動の根幹であり、チャクラを活性化させることは。
ああ、もういい。とにかく現状を説明するわよ。
I love Rain's just like, you know what? I'm not unpacking you today.
おかげで私とラには BB からの支配を解除されて自由に。
If there's one thing that we can give Rin Tosaka credit for, it is the fact that she has personal boundaries and the fact that she is hashtag tired of this shit.
Yep. Oh.
邪魔者だったランサーも撃破して、あとは BB を捕まえて桜迷宮から出てしまう。
I don't know, something about Rin calling Lancer a pest just seems appropriate.
Yeah.
10 out of 10, perfect 5 out of 7.
そう思っていたんだけど、
桜迷宮は終わってはいなかった。
No, we did, but then someone summoned the equivalent of 2 minor gods with a lot of major issues that tried to kill us.
BB は新しい手駒であるアルターエゴを作り出し、彼女たちを核にして迷宮をさらに増やしてしまった。
I realize this is going to come off as incredibly random and without any segue into it. But oftentimes games like this make me sit there and think, you know, after watching things like Fate Zero, I look at all these servants that are just standing there and I'm like, are you tired? Do you want to sit down? Are you itching to fight? Like what is happening? You're just watching your masters have a in-depth conversation about stuff and things, and you're just lurking in a corner in full suit of armor.
Well, for Gawain, that's his natural state because he's an Arthurian knight.
Yeah, but isn't he tired?
I feel like, no, we always constantly reference the very great Unlimited Blade Works abridged. I feel like he would give the Saber version of, I have the strength of 10 men. I don't get tired. Which is even funnier considering that's his king. And uncle.
その通りです。私が囚われていた壁の奥は確かに迷宮の果てでした。しかし今はその果てはさらに深い階層に変わってしまった。BB は迷宮を増築させたのです。
Though actually, to your point, imagine if we played this with Nero. I feel like Nero would be out there and interjecting at everything. It's so in character for her.
あなたが見た空間は BB がセラフを、いえ、月の裏側を掘り進めているドリル部分と推察されます。彼女は私の壁が破られるのを予見し、迷宮の増築を始めたのでしょう。
むむ、それは妙ではないか。お主の後ろが迷宮の出口であったのなら、いかに迷宮が増えようとも6階から表に出られるのでは？
そうではないのです。月の裏側には距離や時間の概念はありません。
Yeah, we got really high concept really quickly. I'm sorry.
どれだけ距離を進もうが、そこが迷宮の果てでない限り、外への出口は現れない。私たちが外に出るには、BB が増築する前に桜迷宮の果てに到達するしかないのです。
なるほど。虚数空間では実数より概念の方が真になる。結論以外は曖昧な世界ということですか。
I feel like nobody ever explained to Nasu how imaginary numbers work.
No, they're numbers that you can just think of, right?
どれだけ距離を伸ばしても迷宮が増築されてしまえば意味がない。
ははは。
BB がアルターエゴやセンチネルを増やしてしまえば永遠に果てにたどり着けないのでは。
それは。
Oh boy, it's time for our favorite game show.
それはありえません。迷宮の増築は可愛い女の子の人数分しかできないからです。センチネルに使えるマスターはリンさんとラミさんだけでしたし、アルターエゴはあの2体だけ。だって私の分身ですよ。そんなにポイポイ作っていたら私は小さくなってしまいます。女王である私が弱体化したら、
And of course, the itty bitty yellow polka dot bikini song cuts in my head.
This ever condescending voice is BB's. She hasn't had enough of jacking the student council room circuits, huh? That means that will follow. That means what will follow is.
はい。お約束を踏まえてくれる先輩は素敵です。
Didn't the last time you tell me, like we talked to each other, you said you wanted to kill me?
その察しの良さに免じて、今回も出血大サービスでお送りします。
Oh boy.
What?
それじゃあ、モニターの前の無謀で無力で無価値なみんな、悲鳴を上げる用意はいいかな？せーの、BB チャンネル。
Before that was said, my first thing is go. Are you gonna force us to watch live leaks? Ah, I see you are also a One Piece fan.
I love the subtitles for this.
I was just about to say, I see. BB is so powerful, she knew about Gear 5 all the way back in 2016. Actually, I just realized something. The Moon Cell would actually be probably the only thing that could have the ending of One Piece already known.
We must destroy it.
運命のドラムロールか、報われない NPC たちの恨みの声か、はたまたドリルの削岩音か。こんばんは。今夜もあなたをブラックでブラッドな世界に引きずり込む噂の新番組、ハートフルたたりナイト、本当はちょろい学校怪談にようこそ。怪談を語らせたらヒロイン1。
I did not expect her to have multiple sets because they never gave her more than one set in Fake Grand Order.
あなたのホラー、BB ちゃんです。
You are an eldritch horror in a very short skirt.
恒例の遠回しかつ逆効果なアプローチだな。相手をしてやれ、雑種。
Alright, I'm out. I'm changing the channel.
I can't change the channel, and I know you're forced to respond, so talk to her so she'll leave.
Is this when I start making Danganronpa references?
If you weren't, I was going to.
Okay, excellent.
Well, I can't make too many. Because Danganronpa is a very specific acquired taste, I've only ever played the first case of the first Danganronpa. But I know a lot of the high notes, and yeah, I feel like that this might have inspired some things in that creator. So it started, huh? Since I was kind of preparing and expecting it, I'm not that surprised. I wonder if BB shoehorns this plot of hers in if she ever thinks she has a weakness. I can't help it. I have thoughts. You're streaming directly to my frontal lobe.
せっかくコーチを中断して遊んであげているのに、BB、寂しいです。
はあ、口元どころか全身で舌なめずりをしているぞ、あの女。 天の牛ならぬ天の蛇か。
I have a very limited area of reference, despite being a servant. Gilgamesh doesn't need to point out, BB's fake tears are pretty cheerful.
なんて涙は涙でも先輩の滑稽さがあまりにもツボなもので笑いすぎから出た涙ですけど見たところ懲りずに探索を続ける気ですね。そのしつこさだけは評価してあげます。でも頑固な汚れは残さずプチッと。
Ah, there's the spirit that we saw like 7-ish hours ago.
あんまり目障りだとアルタ英語に捨てられちゃいますから。
Somebody hand this some bitch a beer already, huh?
Hey, thanks for the sub, like Tabuya. You are always too kind and give me a sub. Now I'll be proactive and subscribe. Aw, that's so sweet. Yeah, it is the less egregious of the shots, like Tabuya. But again, thanks for your kindness, buddy.
At least it's clothed.
Yeah. Abandon me to our alter egos? I'm not sure what that means. It feels like it has a different nuance than being defeated or deleted. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot to unpack there, and I don't know enough about them. I just know that BB, I think the way you designed them speaks a lot to yourself.
いっけないそこは秘密でした。女の子の秘密 SG でしたっけ？あの目障りなプログラム。あんな反則を持っていたなんて私悲しいです。
Oh, I think I just realized something. Anytime there's like one of those green texts over it, I think that's when in the original script they use actual English instead of kanji.
Ah. Yeah, because I heard her say program.
Yeah.
先輩はもっとこう何の取り柄もないモブキャラでいてほしかったのに。っていうか心の隙間を取り出すとかどんなオカルトですか？あれこそ今桜迷宮で噂になってる心霊現象その1です。
Oh, you mean my shining finger? Yeah, I don't understand how it works. It just told me I could do it, so I did it.
まあそれ以前に女の子の秘密を無理やり暴くなんて最低なんですけど。
Listen, I didn't even want to know most of the things that I found out. I am cursed with this knowledge.
そんな先輩にはそれ
Ah!
先輩の真似をした私からの特製プログラムをプレゼント。心霊現象その2です。
Oh no. I don't even know about me! What did you just... Can you... I'm afraid of you sharing what you found out about me that I don't know, because amnesia is the entire character trait I've been given.
じゃあもう一度言いますね。女の子の秘密を暴こうとする先輩はいけない子です。だから閉じ込められても当然ですよね。
答えるまでもないそのような大罪に天が見逃そうとこの俺が見逃さぬとほぼアウトであろうよ。
Why is everyone judging me?
そして BB よ今まで気づかなかったが貴様はなかなかに美しい。特に胸だ。全く俺好みではないがなぜかいいではないか。
Gil?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, whose side are you on? She basically just hit me with, like, that psychic lance spell, which is the equivalent of dropping a fireball in someone's frontal lobe, and now you're like, hey, girl, I like what you got.
Also, Gil being boob guy but being obsessed with Artoria is very hilarious. Oh, he just wants to start a gossip club with her.
Yes, he wants to judge on Maine. Okay.
Get on!
Why are you standing her like this? Like, did she just activate something in you that you did not know? Gilgamesh! I want to get no interest with no collateral? Aren't you getting swindled? Big time?
今俺は何をどういうことだあの無駄に目立つ土袋め
Oh!
金髪壁眼小柄で
Oh, that explains it! I was about to say!
She's literally... I forgot. BB's entire image is whatever she wants because it's in our heads. She literally just said, oh, I see what you like. And she's projecting herself as Artoria.
外部からウイルス混入を確認。神経操作系のプログラムと解明。特殊エフェクト解除します。
Oh, thank you, Ronnie.
あれ即興で作った BB ちゃん大好き洗脳ソングクリアされちゃいました
Oh! She was literally brainwashing him! That makes so much more... Okay, I'm so happy. Thanks, give us back our, like, dumpster fire dad Gilgamesh. I like that Gilgamesh.
ラニさんは目障りですね。まあいいです。階段はこれだけじゃありません。本命は別にあるんですから。迷宮には怖いお化けがいます。いつも誰かが物陰からあなたをそっと見つめているんです。それじゃあ今回はこの辺りで。でも先輩、秘密は暴かない方が幸せですよ。好奇心猫を殺す。ミイラ取りがミイラに。
I feel like you're forgetting, like most people, that there's a second part to that. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought them back. And considering we're talking about secrets, yeah, I think I'm gonna be fine.
中な女はゴミ箱に。
Joke's on you, I'm already trash, right, Gilgamesh?
I played Honkai Star Rail. I'm obsessed with trash.
可愛い後輩の忠告を無視する先輩はあっさり地獄に落ちるかもです。
My proper vision returns. My sights return to the student council room without any hint of dizziness. I think we now have to read it.
Oh, now we have to read. That broadcast show is finally over, right? Ronnie, can we block it out?
Unfortunately, there's no way to defend against the BB channel broadcasts. I can expel viruses like the one just now, but BB channel is akin to a texture overwrite. You can claim that the old school is a safety zone, but there's no defense against a massive Spiritron output to that degree. If that virus was a rabid beast, then BB channel is like an earthquake. Beasts can be isolated, but you can only endure earthquakes.
予想外です。
Now I see. After having returned here, BB is an abnormality. Escaping to the far side is important, but we have to hurry and catch her.
Simply traversing the labyrinth won't suffice in accomplishing that, it seems. Let's take a step forward ourselves, too.
Leo casts a calm gaze over the student council room. Leo seems to have difficulty choosing his words. What does he mean by take a step forward?
Yeah, you mean that. Well, it's about that time. We can't just pretend we didn't notice it. Yes, getting back our memories. BB showed that she's capable of using mind manipulation, albeit weakly. Thus, she must hold the missing portion of our memories. That's because to BB, knowing that our memories were stolen would be inconvenient for her. If we clear things up, then there's a big chance those memories can turn into a countermeasure against BB's disturbances.
I want Moon just slam her hands on the table and just have a realization. Oh lord, the regular amnesiac. This is a one-eyed man in the world of the blind situation. I'm your god!
You could talk about getting our memories back, but how? Should we beat our heads together? No need, Chief Gato. Sakura confirmed something before. She says that in the moon cell, there are some absolute rules. The moon cell is a record monster. It observes the Earth's, no, humanity's activities. It's the recording eye of a god. and it stores those records. That's why there's a rule that all AI produced by the moon cell cannot erase memory.
Oh lord, the defragging time on the moon cell must be like eons.
BB is an AI made by the moon cell. Even if she has gone rogue, she must be storing our memories as data somewhere. Take that back is what you mean. But how are we supposed to search for something we don't know where it is or what it looks like?
伝達します。
There are two possibilities. The first is that BB is holding on to them. However, this is impractical.
Impractical? What do you mean, Miss Ronnie?
Storing a master's memories is an improper extension of an AI's functionality. Rather, it's completely useless. I don't think BB is holding onto that data, which should put a load on her own storage capacity. She must have transferred it somewhere else. Oh, all good, Bubba. We haven't had too much. You basically just missed some very weird things where how
Gil thirst trap.
Yeah, yeah. Directly into his mind too. That leaves the one possibility left. She prepared an external storage repository and is hiding it there. If BB wants to keep her secret safe, the Sakura Labyrinth would be the most suitable hiding place. BB has to be careful of the moon cell's surveillance. If the moon cell catches her, even BB will be instantly disassembled. Extracting a master's memories and turning it into a file is an illegal action. If it's discovered that such data exists, it'll trace right back to the offender. The abnormality, BB will be exposed. Thus, chances are high that our memories are inside the stabilized Sakura Labyrinth, which is in the far side where the moon cell can't see.
She can't erase the memory she acquired, so AI had an absolute rule like that, huh?
I'd say probably put on just be on the safe side 3 ticks.
It's fine if we just forget on our own, but since those memories were stolen by BB, she can't erase them. But something's strange. If BB can disassemble and absorb masters like she does servants, couldn't she just do that?
She's a health management AI for the masters. She can act on servants and NPCs, but she can't take a master's life. Even she, who boasts her computational power, which can construct the Sakura Labyrinth, the arena, can't directly harm humans. So wouldn't that explain why she got pawns like Miss Tosaka, Lancer, and I? BB doesn't have the authority to do battle. I see! I need to slightly change up the way I read Ronnie and then go back into Moon Moon. Also, our Wendy's counter's only up to 76, so we're doing pretty good.
Oh no, we're bad Fallout.
I mean, yeah. But the better part is I'm pretty sure none of us here have actually played 76.
I bought it thinking it was gonna be good.
Guess who's wrong? Yeah, I've played 76.
I feel for both of you.
I bought the special edition with the helmet, the map, and everything. And then I saw how day one went down, and all that immediately went on the eBay and trash.
You're so valid, Zako.
Hey, at least you didn't go for
I especially got rid of the helmet after the big mold scare with one of them. I was like, even if this one doesn't allegedly have the mold, I'm not taking that chance. I don't trust Bethesda.
Yeah, at least you didn't go in for what was it, the Nuka-Cola Brown scam? Dark, Nuka-Cola Dark. Yeah. Dear Lord, 76. Oh. We aren't the place to be unpacking that.
I'm mad that I never got a chance to actually I don't even know if they ever did give out the real bag that they promised.
So far I believe they did, but mostly because literally everyone pointed out how much they did bad marketing, and considering they were already dealing with a class action lawsuit, they just ate the loss on the bag from what I heard. I see. For some reason, I felt a kinship with BB well up inside me. What? No! Basically, no matter how much space BB controls, Masters are where it all ends for her. Like Tsukiko Moon Moon, she can't fight on her own. Oh. Dear Lord, we self-identify with BB because we're both dumpster fires. That's why she used people like Rin and Lancer. All she could do was obstruct us.
I think Ronnie's right. It would explain why BB created those alter egos.
Offshoots.
An alter ego may be part of a BB, but they aren't tied down to her fundamental duty of health management. If we encounter them in the labyrinth, they'll likely attack without mercy.
Oh dear Lord, I just had a horrible realization that makes the existence of Passion Lip even worse.
Eh?
I just realized, by that definition, basically, Melt and Passion Lip are her, Sonas.
That makes our enemies from here on out those alter egos. Alright, then how will we get back to the main issue here? Traversing the new Sakura Labyrinth before BB appends it. However, it's not about just traversing this time around. This will be a dungeon attack, where we're also searching for our memories. Got it, Sonny?
Of course. Traversing the labyrinth is a given, but I also agree with getting our lost memories back. I don't want to be conversing with everyone with a hazy memory forever.
And let's do one last check. Our objective is to recover our stolen memories and overcome the Sakura Labyrinth. Squad doing heavy lifting will include Tsukiko, with backup from Miss Tosaka and Ronnie. Please allow me to serve as the commander. The Tsukimahara Student Council will henceforth begin our third session of activities. Tsukiko, be careful.
I just realized, this is our Ava support team.
Why? When you put it like that, I mean yes, but also why?
I'm sorry. I'm just now imagine fucking Leo Gendo Akari posing.
I mean, he was the whole time. Did you see his hands?
Well, he can't do it well because they have little flippers because it's for PSP.
Big, profound sigh.
So listen, that would make you... Well, no. Now I'm just trying to... You know what? It makes sense. You're the Masato here.
Really?
He's the closest one. Like,
I would say our Sakura's closer to Misato because she like takes care of us.
I mean, yeah, but she also doesn't have any of the problematic things, okay? Can you imagine this Sakura coming home, immediately dropping down to nearly naked and just drinking?
No, but that's why she's better. Actually, wait, what am I saying? I love trash.
Okay, wait a second. I will at least give one amendment. You are not Misato. You are Pin Pin.
Actually, you know what? That's fair. And that would make Gawain Fuyutsuki.
Oh wait, I just realized. Canonically, that would mean that Rin is Maya.
All right.
One that canonically does like women.
Let's see here. We've already had the conversation with Kotomine. Oh, Taiga should be on the first floor again.
Okay. Yep, there she is.
Ah, Mumu! Listen for a sec. Most awful thing happened to me. I went to climb over the school gates using the ladder when I hit some sort of invisible wall. I went up and up, but just couldn't make it. This means there's no escaping upwards, so all we can do is go under. Now then.
Oh lord. I feel like we have like a superpowered homeless person just doing things on the school grounds at all times.
Mumu, commence the Taiga quest. Your teacher thinks that we should dig a hole to escape the school. That's why I want you to bring me a tool to dig with, Moon. Please, as soon as you can.
I really want for what we find, just be like a gardening trowel. Because even then she could probably get halfway to China.
Alright, apparently there's something in front of the janitor's room.
This seems to be a storage room. There's a mess of old tools piled up inside. I don't see anything useful. Also, there's no need to go in and get myself covered in dust. Okay, I thought that would be the janitor's room. Try to figure out where it is. Infirmary, library. Oh yeah, the janitor's room is where, what's-her-face is hanging out. Oh! We're gonna have a real meeting of the minds here, folks. Also, just realized something. Give me one quick second here. Just gotta do and pay forward. Gotta wait because there's gonna be a sound cue.
Hooray! I did the thing!
In the corner of the hallway, I found a noticeably conspicuous giant. Gateau? I wonder if he's here for something.
Oh, lass! Working hard at those general affairs today too, eh? Truly good work out there. Yeah, I came to speak to Jinako Karagiri, but she won't even open the door for me. I've been utterly defeated.
I feel like a stray wind would utterly defeat you. I don't understand how you function. Like, looking at you, you've been clawed by a wild beast. How did you not die? It went for your throat. You can see them on his model.
I think this is another trial, like opening the Heavenly Rock Cave. Talking and singing amounts to nothing, not even a hint of opening.
Oh, I actually know that myth. I can't remember the Japanese name. I want to say it's... I know it's the Japanese sun goddess, but that's about it.
And now for my mortal arcanum. Imitation! I think it's time for the nude large spin dance. Now it's time to slip off these clothes.
Did you literally just say you were going to helicopter at the door until she opened? Oh, well. Absolutely no thank you. Forget locking. An old man dancing naked in front of a girl's room warrants a quick report to the authorities. Yes, thank you, Jinako. Ah, come on! I have nothing to talk to you about, old man. Karna, take it from here. Oh no! Jinako speaks from behind the door, then alongside a flash of light, Karna appeared, looking a little troubled.
Saris, I believe you voiced him.
Yes, it did. Sorry, was fighting Discord again.
Fine.
All good.
Sorry, but please leave. It seems that Jinako is busy cutting the tail off of a gigantic dragon right now.
Ah, this solar radiance is overwhelming! Just like when the Heavenly Rock Cave opened and Amaterasu suddenly appeared!
Thank you for that one.
I mistook him for the sun. What an incredible God V series. How about calling him a red-winged jet black sun?
Sure. And this is all great in character for Karna, who is directly tied to the sun.
Anyway, oh child of God, I am slightly concerned about your master. Is there anything troubling her?
Well, we can hear you turn on, only to get a lip seat.
Yep, it's fine.
There we go.
Now that you mention it, Jinako had a hat sculpture, her keychain, she called it. She's morose, wow. She's morose over having lost it. The other day, when she reluctantly went over to the commissary to buy sweets, she said that she dropped it. It seemed very important to her. Now she's just a weeb.
Yeah.
Oh, a cat keychain. So, if I can find it.
She said it was something... Greeting cat, I think she said. Greeting cat, yes, that's correct. The hell, Karna? Why are you blabbering about? I told you to shoo them away, quick!
You heard her. Sorry for cutting our talk midway, but I ask that you please leave.
Karna's piercing gaze drives us away, and we change locations. Also because he's probably the second thing as strong as Gilgamesh if he was full power right now. And I just realized we've been robbed that there is no Fate series where those two have to fight each other, which they would, because Archer and Lancer. And it's also funny because Karna would probably hate him the most, because Gilgamesh is what the prototype Arjuna was based on. Oh, I actually have the Fate Zero OVA. I should watch that sometime. Not Fate Zero, Fate Prototype. In the end, Gato wasn't able to see Jinako in person, but he clenches his fist with seemingly extreme elation.
Bubbles exist in all shapes and sizes. I think I'll do my utmost to search for Jinako's keychain. Moon, if you happen to find the cat keychain first, would you mind bringing it to me?
Oh wow, so now we get double fetch quests. We don't just get Taiga quests. Well, I suppose I could. I'm indebted to Jinako for helping out with Ronnie, so it might be good to help search for this keychain. There's a chance someone already picked it up too. In the meantime, I guess I'll try asking the students near the commissary about it.
Alright. Talk to the male student in front of the library. Oh. Cat keychain? Yeah, I picked it up something sort of like that. I don't mind giving it to you. But can I ask for a favor in return?
This seems like it's going to be a recurring thing.
I was gonna say no, you can't.
I'd like for you to buy for me 3 pieces of curry bread from the commissary. I have a hankering for them since they smell so damn good. But imagine what Kotomine would say to an AI waltzing up to the curry bread, you know? So, 3 pieces of them, please.
That's yakisoba. Okay, so we don't have curry bread, so that's a different item. Let's hope that $4,000 will get us this. Well, 4,000 Sakura shekels.
Curry bread.
Oh,
100
that's
pieces.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I didn't buy it, because it's Master NP, which we never use.
I value you a bit more, Kotomine. Oh, that's curry bread from the commissary! Percent really stimulates the nerves. Finally, after all those days drooling from a distance, I'm rewarded! So, here's the keychain as promised. Be sure not to drop it again. I'll gobble these up someplace where Kotomine can't see me later. Thanks for helping me with this. Alright, now go talk to Kato in the student council room.
On the upside, we haven't had to deal with Shinji today, so everything's kind of good.
Don't say that. He's gonna show up now.
I feel like he only showed up in the last one because he was directly relevant and meant to be a red herring or, oh man, Shinji will actually be useful. No, Shinji was not useful. I love that the accidental way that the character got angled. It looks like we're trying to pass it off like a drug deal. Which, I have to say, smoothest drug deal I've ever seen happen in Austin, Texas. Well, no, I went to RTX, and me and my buddy were going around downtown Austin just trying to find stuff. We were definitely looking for food, what could be fast food, what's cheap food, what's essentials and stuff. There's a guy sitting with an open violin case, but no violin, just kind of sitting there, just kind of waiting for a bus. And another guy walks up to him, just hey, could you tell me where something is? And the guy's like, oh yeah, here. It's points where somewhere, just right down there. Guy's does a quick handshake, just hey, thanks, man. And I only just saw the smallest bit of a white baggie and was damn, he didn't even reach into the violin case. That's just something to divert your eyes. It was like that. I just had mad respect. I was man. I turned to my buddy JJ. He's did you see that? I was yeah. We were both just wow. Books are tightly lined all along the... oh, I accidentally just...
Yeah,
And-
you skipped him.
Oh, wait a second. From among them, one stands out. Introduction to Curry for Dummies. I'm not sure why, but I'm sad now. Pulling the cat keychain I received from the AI, I call it to Gato. So I found something that looks like Jinako's keychain.
What? Let me see. Is it a keychain of a pouncing cat? Oh, just what a great a messiah are you! I'm impressed with how quickly you found it while I was looking here, there, everywhere.
I also just love that his it's hard to find a phrase. His way of yelling out good things for happiness to just be like, Kami thanks ah!
Alright, let's head over to Jinako Katagiri at once. There's no time like the present.
Not wasting his breath, Gato grabbed hold of my arm, and I gave in to him dragging me out of the student council room. I just imagine her like completely like limp fish on the floor being dragged.
Are you alive, Jinako Katagiri? Monji came courteously to visit you again today.
Buzz off! You're so damn persistent, visiting day after day. I guess that alone makes you a worthy man of faith.
Come now, don't be like that. I have a present for you today. I heard that this cat keychain is special to you.
Why do you have...
If you come out, I'll give it back without a fuss. Come now, I won't bite. I'm just curious about something is all.
I told you... I said I had nothing to talk to you about, old man. Karna, go get it for me. I'm working hard on a ton of flying dragon, so don't bother me and... What? Why is it double and?
I'm guessing it's another like weird katakana thing.
Okay. Don't let them bother me. That's an order. There's a sound of baggage clattering about from the janitor's closet. Jinako probably hid under a futon and curled up like a snail in its shell.
Apologize for my masters in politeness. Sorry, as usual.
Unfortunately, I don't mind. Getting the door slammed in my face is my specialty. I don't call myself a wandering monk for nothing.
Wow.
Sir, that's not a good thing.
Well, no, that's basically saying I'm the Japanese equivalent of a Jehovah's Witness. This is par for the course. Also, I love how much Karna gives off big retail energy.
Oh, 1000%.
Like, I hate that my manager's making you go through this, and I hate having to do this, but yeah, this is how it goes. I have a mortgage.
Such is the cavern that apprentices enter. We keep asking with nothing to lose. Finally, El Shaddai is our chance. Don't worry, is that a fucking Dune reference? Oh no, that's Shai Hulud. That's never mind.
Gato lets loose a hearty laugh towards the apologetically downcast Karna. Man, the fact that I talk really fast makes this so hard for me. It sounds like this isn't the first or second time he's been rejected. Now that I think about it, I feel as if Jinako has been reporting to the student council that she is repeatedly getting visits from Gato. Oh. Nevertheless, not my business.
For what reason are you so concerned over Jinako?
Karna asks an understandable question. Sure, Jinako is an ally, but as to why Gato is so concerned that he contacts her this way, honestly, I can't really think of why. Gato asks this, blinks his eyes a few times, then suddenly he laughs as if he wanted to say, "Why are you asking me that?"
Yes, there's only one reason. It's because I have nothing else to do. Monks have more time than you know what to do with.
The distressed look on his face.
He is upset.
He is like, that's 100% the "why are you like this" face.
My apologies. Though that may be true, there's another reason. That reason is because Jinako Katagiri has shut herself in. Katagiri isn't isolated from the outside world by some wall that could be broken by hitting it. It's a wall in her heart.
Oh no.
All people will wall themselves away. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just very reactively went, I don't like where this is going.
Well, yeah, I've thought, like, I'm giving it the like, benefit of the doubt because Gato is Gato and so weird. I feel like this is actually, like, we are fleshing out this character who is nothing but annoying in the last game, so much so his servant even has to neg him once he dies. So I think this is just them trying to show that he is, like, he can't do anything except care about all the people around him. But I also am gonna see about checking how old this guy is after this.
All people wall themselves away from pain, fear, anxiety, and lies. One could say it's a natural instinct for self-defense. But this wall is like a dead end. Those who try to distance themselves make their wall thicker and narrower while losing their place to go. You may as well go suffocate yourself. Don't you ever think about talking your master out of there? Or taking your master out of there?
I'm shocked. Gato is laying it out flat. To an outsider, it may look like Jinako is jubilant with her shut-in lifestyle, but Gato is imploring her earnestly. Now Karn is the one being questioned, and he stays quiet for a brief time.
To me, when I consider Jinako's state, I think that she should get out and exercise more. Her gains recently are especially horrible. You know,
the funny thing is, with just the, like, cultural drift of the word, now I'm just imagining, like, she's got a weight set in there, but she hasn't, like, raised her max in a while.
ultimately, it is just someone else's standard. For as long as Jinako doesn't desire so, I have no intention of forcing her out.
Yes, truly a generous divine response. If all the leeches in the country heard that, they would probably cry out in joy. But if a hole were to be decisively drilled into that wall, then for better or for worse, we may find she desires to expel herself from there. Also, for confirmation, Jinako is 29.
Oh, then at worst we just have a very awkward if it is that way. At which point I just feel like, oh, go ahead.
Gato has no confirmed age other than he is an adult.
So we'll say like 29 to 33.
Yeah. That's why I show up here and talk my head off. My somewhat annoying communication is my stress-free way of helping her.
Now I understand. Acting with such audacity is a feat well beyond me.
To be praised by a sage such as yourself must mean I'm finally close to reaching Nirvana.
Gato's behavior is no different than usual, but the contents of his words are indeed that of a high monk's. Though I think dancing naked in front of someone else's room is more than just a little annoying. That aside, Gato has been referring to Karna as a sage and a child of God. It makes him sound kind of divine. Could Karna actually be a heroic spirit of salvation or something?
I merely give to those who seek. I do nothing more.
Also, I feel like you would immediately turn around. Do not look up the phrase Bollywood.
Come now, that itself must be a great undertaking. Without excluding anyone, you take the hands of those who want and give. A human with any selfishness can't attain such a mindset. Knowing that the heroic spirit of charity's prestige is no lie has saved me.
I'm really only running errands right now. I'll keep your words in mind. Before I forget, I haven't given you my thanks for finding the lost item, have I?
Despite all the preaching I was doing, the one who found the keychain was Mumu, not me. To one obsessed with the divine like me, having a chance to speak to that God's son is a reward enough. Please thank the last instead.
Why do I...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, why do I feel like his response internally is just gladly? Is that so? Then Moon. Though it's merely a trifle, please accept this gift.
Yeah, Carter would actually probably see the amalgamation of beliefs as, you do realize I directly have spoken to a god. You are insulting everything I've lived for and then died for.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Like, I knew going into my life that I was going to die by being shot by a different god's son. It was not great, and it really sucked. And you're kind of belittling all of that for the lesson I was supposed to teach everyone. Oh! Saying that, Karna then presents his own matrix. Is it alright for me just to have this?
Juniko has no intention of fighting, as you might guess. I can't give you everything, but I think there's no problem showing this to you. And even if it's not, I have nothing else to give to you than this. If Juniko permits, though, we have sweets.
I graciously receive it. Okay, if that's the case. Gilgamesh also seems to be lauding Karna, so once we get back to my room, we can look it over.
Well then, my business here is done, so I'll return to my student council duties. Today, I'm scrubbing toilets.
Oh god.
You know what? He is doing the dirty jobs, and he is happy about it. I really hate Gato in the last game. I'm giving him far more rope because so far he's not done anything creepy or weird. Like, our two, lead heroines have already made me cringe, but Gato is not. That's saying something.
Valid. Alright. If you would like to, please come check in on Juniko again sometime.
And there we go.
Well, now I'm gonna go look at. Well, actually, I should be able to pull the matrix here. Oh, yeah, they put matrices in the. Sorry, since Secret Gardens became the thing, that's what matrices used to be. Matrices. Whatever.
Matricide. Matricide. Wait, no, that's something else.
I mean, I'm sure we'll run into somebody where that's applicable.
Thanks, Gilgamesh.
And since I know this is your favorite thing, Zako, I'll let you go through it.
Name Karna, Master Juniko Katagiri. New info, Golden Armor and Hero of Charity. Divinity A. The Hero of Charity. According to the... Oh boy. The Mahabharata, a feature that Karna is well known for was the generosity of a saint. Though Karna is poor at expressing his emotions, he has a tendency to get angry when those who have been cared for or supported him are scorned. Even if it's a relationship based only on give and take, Karna lives by repaying a favor with a favor. Because of that selfless devotion of his, when people came to him looking for something, he would generally grant it to them as long as they were being truthful. So because he would first consider the state of their heart before possessions or wealth they had. However, during the Holy Grail War, his master's victory takes priority. To yield his victory would be refused, admonishing his opponent for such an unwise proposal. I think this would be read by Karna's voice.
What a ridiculous misunderstanding. In the first place, victory must be attained by oneself. Would a victory I hand you truly be a victory for you?
This is not out of sarcasm, but because the question of wouldn't having victory handed to you be losing at life is something he's actually worried about. Divinity A rank. The son of the sun god Surya, so he may later unify with Surya, he possesses divinity of the highest rank. Against heroes related to sun gods with divinity rank B or lower, he manifests high defense. While Karna is poor at asserting himself, he displays furious determination when it comes to protecting the dignity of his father, the sun god. For the motherless Karna, with his father as the sun god as his only certainty, and even receiving his power, he swore to never do anything that would shame his father. Ah, daddy issues.
Yup.
When Daddy's like, son, I need you to take this arrow. But, sorry. Oh, we can speak to Gilgamesh. Let's see if he got anything good.
So about your aim.
あの女、どこまでも俺の神経を逆なでしてくれる。あのようなゲスなプログラムを送り込むなど。
How dare you make me stand you!
いや、何よりどしがたいのは、あの美薬臭い肉好きの女を我が理想の少女像と被らせたことだ。
Oh no, you tainted my waifu! Gilgamesh's bad temper isn't half-hearted. The cause must be the second spiritual phenomenon BB cast on him. I think he said some outrageous things, like about no interest, no collateral, perpetual loans of his wealth, and asked about BB, and about making BB his queen.
そのような目で俺を見るな雑種。俺の怒りに触れたくなくば、隅で平服でもしているのだな。
Now I've done it! I didn't expect Gilgamesh to catch me looking at him, unimpressed. Well, look, it's just, I was surprised, but the truth is, it was a little funny. I felt like seeing a bit more of it. I felt like I was seeing a bit more of it, too.
ほう、人の失態を見て優越に浸るとは。貴様もなかなかに歪んだ女よ。さぞやあの売店員と話が合おうな。
Oh, now he definitely likes us.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You want to spill some tea? Okay. I'm starting to think you're less of a dumpster fire, more of a trash fire.
だがその対象が俺であるなら話は別だ。
You know what? That's fair.
No, that's on brand.
その身を死なぬように八つ咲きにし、お宅に投げ捨て、徐々に腐りゆく貴様を魚に酒を飲んでもよいのだぞ。
I was wrong.
I'll talk tea about anybody, but when you start trying to shit talk me, it's game.
It's on site. Also, I was wrong. Oh, whoa! I will never look at you unimpressed ever again.
Mistakes were made.
The operative word could makes me very scared.
今妙な発音ではなかったか？そこはかとなく不穏な空気を感じたが。
I shake my head with all I have. Not at all. I'm sweating unpleasantly. Best not to provoke Gilgamesh right now. I'll do as he said and go make myself small in the corner. Wow.
What a mood.
やはり収まらぬ。座して怒りを鎮めるのではなく、今は稲妻のごとく走る時だ。迷宮に行くぞ。あの女に一泡吹かせてやらねば、俺の気が済まぬわ。そんなところで縮こまっている暇があるのなら、迷宮の一つや二つ、さっさと攻略して、俺のリハビリに貢献する。
I'm feeling petty. Take me for a walk.
Dear Lord, he is one of those cats you put on a harness.
Yeah, but then when he's actually on the harness, he's gonna lay on the ground and you have to drag him.
Well, no. That's the one. If you try to drag it all, they jump at you and you get the claws and the shins.
Oh,
So
1000%.
Yeah, you just
1000%.
Yeah, you just learn that, like, let him sit for a while, then he'll decide to walk, and it's stop and start. You basically just pull your phone out and read a manga.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who told me to
Where
curl.
are we going?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, where are we going, you ask? The answer is we're not. We're not going anywhere.
You're the one who told me to curl up. What a brilliant change of mind. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But if I were to say that in objection,
理不尽は王の特権よ。それに従うのが凡白な民の務めというものであろう。
okay, that's my favorite Gil-ass mood, but that's because, again, my entry point to this series is Fate Zero.
Yeah.
Like, this has made me think about, hey, do we want to try instead, like, make it... Because it wouldn't work for no level or extra, but at some point, if we wanted to go through Extella, where we could also get Iskandar, I'd be down, and I have that. This is what I'm talking about. I can't handle Sky anymore. But regardless of the reason, it's a good thing that Gilgamesh is showing eagerness. I'll thank BB for that, in secret. I love we had one job, go into the labyrinth, and yet so far all we've done is fuck around, and it's just like, oh, let's rediscover anxiety.
You wanted us to accomplish something? No.
Like, the biggest thing we've done is buy a pair of glasses and get our frontal lobe punched.
Serious work. We have many things to do.
You want to grab this
They're
one?
very important.
You want to grab this one while you're up?
Yeah.
Sure. Hold on a sec. Your exploration of the labyrinth is going alright, isn't it? Before you explore further, I think you should make sure to learn more about your servant. I recommend the library for gathering information. How about taking a look?
Wow,
Oh,
even
right,
the game
I
wants us to fuck around. That's a suggestion I got out of nowhere. Now that he mentions it... Go ahead.
I said out of nowhere.
I mean, to be fair, like, at least for me playing it in my perspective, I've actually cared about listening to that guy because him and Julius both hang there and they typically have important things to say.
For sure. I'm more just like, oh, like commenting for Moon. It's like, oh, that came out of nowhere. Did it? Did it really? Is it really out of nowhere?
Yeah, because we know all of the NPCs are now self-aware and being like, hey, we don't want to be deleted. I can give you some information, not much. I'm kind of like hard-coded, but this would be good.
Yeah, I forgot we do need to go to the library first.
Now he mentions it, before we even get to Gilgamesh's secret garden, his matrix is nearly blank too. Maybe I should take his advice and check out the library before entering the labyrinth. I've got my eye on you, not in the way you want. Leave me alone. Oh, cool. Suddenly, I stop before a bookshelf. I'm gathering information, and if I'm going to gather information on unusual servants, books should prove indispensable. BB, alter egos, there are a ton of things I want to know about, but there's one servant I have to know about. Gilgamesh, that is, Tsukiku Moon's servant. I permit you to freely look into what... Oh, yeah. Go ahead, read.
I permit you to freely look into what kind of person I am.
After making our contract under the starry sky, he said that once we met again in the school. I feel like he's stuck with me in overcoming many challenges since then, but I know very little about Gilgamesh. Depending on our relationship, deepening our relationship is honestly doubtful. But thinking about it, I know his important and true name, since he claimed himself to be the king of heroes. There should be books about him. I go down each book on each shelf. Found it! This is it! The Epic of Gilgamesh. Wow, why does this book seem like it costs $400 and I have to buy it for a class? Oh.
Oh, and this is specifically Penguin Edition?
Yeah. Been there, just unrepressing that memory. I take this book with the friendly title and open it. Suddenly, I found a folded paper with a red label on it. To my pitiful... Go ahead, Zako.
My pitiful, simple-headed senpai looking around for books on her own servant. If you wish to read this book, please waste items like you just don't care, and show everyone what a happy dummy you are. Yours truly, the mischievous little imp.
Yeah, we hadn't actually assigned a voice for BB because she's always been voiced. I thought that was going to be a thing from Gilgamesh who was just trolling us.
So this is the thing that's like, use 30 items.
Just my luck! Looks like this book has a read restriction on it. Just to see what happens, I turned the page and... it opened! Apparently I fulfilled the requirement.
Oh shit, okay.
I mean, we used a lot of items in that fight with Ronnie, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like, I was only just remembering because, again, just unpacking from the last time we played, having not thought about it for a week, and I was just like, man, that Lancer fight, it was intense. It opened. Apparently I fulfilled the requirement. The beginning of the book has a summary of the person named Gilgamesh. I'll make sure to make a note of it in my matrix so I don't forget. As I continued reading, I came across a page where I couldn't open any further. There seems to be another restriction on it. I can't do anything about it, so I put the book back on the shelf. I'll try to continue it another time. For now, I should go back to my room and take a look at the matrix.
Information.
I got. I love that it says go back there and review carefully.
Search the library again for something.
Okay. Oh!
Ah, there it is.
Looks like this bookshelf contains contains picture books and fairy tales. Oh no! Oh, it's a little... I was about to be like, don't you bring another servant in here, but it's one we already know. I happened to set on a picture book, The Little Mermaid, and reached for it. The author is Hans Christian Andersen. That's right, Kiara's servant, him. There was a beautiful little mermaid who had just reached 15. She had rescued a human prince from a stormy sea and fell in love with him at first sight. But he was of the land. The smitten princess made a deal with the sea witch and traded her lovely voice for legs. However, her beloved prince was to marry another girl. Oh, poor little mermaid. If he doesn't fall in love with her, she is destined to dissolve into foam. This fairy tale, heralded as a classic, is a very unrewarding story of love. Did that rude, caustic Andersen really write this? Yes. Like, we are with so many realists and different types of characters. He is the only person who is a cynic, and this is completely on brand for him, Moon. It's hard to believe since I know him. You know him! You should have a point of reference!
He's kind of, in hindsight, Hans Christian Andersen was kind of like the proto Miyazaki, capable of beautiful works of art straight from the heart, but an absolutely depressing person to interact with.
Though a bit more in the dickish, the dickish scale. He is actually from a different person. I could consider asking Andersen himself about the Little Mermaid while I'm here. Great. You found a way to ruin my day. Can you summon your servant who will insult me? I heard that a new sentinel appeared. I wonder what kind of being alter egos are. I'm curious. Oh.
I don't think we actually get to talk to him yet.
Okay. Sorry, the game went from prompt, you should do this right now, to, hey, why don't you go check this out? Not right now. He just did the... Gilgamesh just did the equivalent of, nope, not getting out of my chair.
Name Gilgamesh, Master Tsukiko Moon. Divinity B, parentheses A+. A measure of the divine attributes in someone's body. Though he possesses the highest of divine spirit aptitude, Gilgamesh himself hates the gods, so its rank is decreased. And we already knew that one.
Listen, I'm a profound hater. Here we go! The information I gathered was useful, and I got to take in a part of Gilgamesh's legend. He was born as a mighty child king, and had a goddess for a mother, and his blood was 2/3 divine, 1/3 human. From the very beginning, Gilgamesh was a hero who was granted many privileges. I guess it's natural that he called himself the king who rules over all heroes. Here's a clear line of distinction. There's a clear line distinguishing him from other servants. Several, actually.
なんだ雑種。熱のこもった視線なぞ向けよって。あれか？今頃俺の黄金律に参ったか？
Elaborate on the rule, sir. Succumbing to his golden rule basically means that one is entranced by his money. Oh! So far, I haven't fallen into any nightmare like that. I'm interested in something different, very different. What kind of hero was Gilgamesh? If we're going to fight together, we should have a mutual understanding. I know that won't happen, but I at least want to know about my partner's personality. For that purpose, I look into his legend.
I love the fact that she is self-aware.
それでどうした？契約した相手が悪鬼と知って後悔したか？
No, I didn't get that far. Like,
Spoilers, dude.
I actually think you'll be very happy to know this. The Epic of Gilgamesh is about as thick as a dictionary, so it's going to take a while for me to learn everything. I'm doing my best here. I don't have a high reading comprehension.
Okay, as someone who's actually read it, even if you do have a high reading comprehension, it takes a minute to get through that big bad boy.
Oh yeah, no. And I also, again, have flashback memories to the name of his noble phantasm, the Enuma Elish.
Yep.
Just sitting here with these academic, scars on our mind. This is why we're friends, Saris. As if my regrets are long gone. Now it's just the usual for me. What I'm interested in is knowing is whether the legend is true or not.
真実であろう。セラフにある記録は客観的事実だからな。それをどう捉えるかは読み手次第だ。
No, you're reading my autobiography. How you take it's up to you.
が、その主観が未だ曖昧な貴様では、真実はクオンの彼方か。よかろう。その首相さに免じて一つ質問を許す。
Oh shit, he's throwing us a bone.
何かわからぬことがあったのなら聞け。退屈しのぎに答えてやろうではないか。
I didn't expect this to happen. Though my life will be at risk if I ask something stupid, this is a rare opportunity. So I'll ask.
My walkthroughs don't have anything on this.
If I had to go off my guild knowledge, I would think the first one would be the right one. Because it's one he always gets and he always answers truthfully.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll go with that. Actually, I'm interested in this fact. That since Gilgamesh's talent was so superior, he disregarded others and made many of his subjects suffer.
女子誌曰く、ギルガメッシュは父親に息子を残さず、母親には娘を残さずか。ああ、その伝えは真実だ。暴虐で国を滑ることが暴君であるのなら、俺は紛れもなく暴君であろうよ。何しろ、そのように作られた男だ。
Listen, man, I am how I am. I'm not fighting it. Created to be so? Gilgamesh was the son of a king before him. It sounds like something isn't lining up here.
そう聞こえたか？俺らしくない。俺もそう思うが、事実だ。俺は神々どもの思惑で作り出されたものだからな。星の抑止力と人類の抑止力の違いは知っているか？知らぬか？ならばよい。枝葉の話だ。忘れろ。ここからの話は俺が生まれるまでの話だ。貴様の悩み切った目が哀れゆえ、少しばかり口を滑らせる。
He's like, no, you're actually trying. I'm gonna give you some.
神々は何も人間に肩入れをして俺を作ったのではない。奴らは人間を恐れたゆえ俺を必要とした。神と人間、そのどちらの視点も持つ新しい時代の王としてな。生命には自分たちが住む地盤を住みやすい環境に整える本能がある。生存力というべきものだ。古代の神々にはこれが欠けていた。どれほどのエネルギーを持とうが、奴らはただそこにあるだけのもの。対して人間の生存力は並外れていた。一人一人では小さいが、とにかく数が多く平均値が高い。大剣能を持つ懲罰種はいないが、他の生命体より高い水準の知性を持ち、それが全ての人間に備わっている。一方、天の神がいかに強大な自然現象であろうと、それらが獲得した人格、独創性、認識力は人間とそう大差はない。わかるか？仮に全能の知性を持っていようと、出せる結論、形取る人格は一つだけなのだ。その点人間どもの数は脅威だった。認識力の数の差、いや変革力の差だな。人間の欲望は限りなく、止めどなく、惜しまれることもなく、世界は欲望のままに変貌していく。人間がこのまま繁殖すれば星のルールは変わる。我々に神が不要になる時がやってくる。古代の神々はその未来を恐れた。結果、人間側でありながら神の陣営にいる統治者を欲しがった。それが人間の王に女神が体を預けるなどという愚行の正体だ。黄昏の時代の延命行為だが、まこと無様な断末魔よな。そうして作られたものが神の血を持ちながら人の血を持つ新たな支配者だ。神々に言わせればそれはくさびだ。自分たちと人間の結界を食い止めるため天が地上に打ったくさび、それが俺の誕生の背景だ。俺は貴様らと違い、まっとうな生の営みで生まれたものではない。この手足は初めから神の代弁者として君臨し、人間を諌めるために設計されたものなのさ。
So to summarize it for you, chat, imagine this is the Bug's life and Gilgamesh is Hopper.
But Hopper as designed by humans.
Gods.
Yeah, well, again, gods to bugs.
Fair enough.
Yeah. I was literally made so that all of the people didn't rise up and kill the gods. And also to make sure they still survived. So I am the ugly stopgap. Gilgamesh speaks indifferently and cynically. His look carries scornful animosity towards the gods, but no disdain at all towards himself. A created being, Gilgamesh doesn't disparage himself for being a human life created by the gods' intent, though I wonder.
Like to be, it's not about the food, it's about sending the message.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, I fully took him when he said, do you have some preconception that human rights exist? Yes, Gilgamesh!
動物であれ人形であれ、生命はすべて親の思惑で作られるもの。俺の場合、それが神寄りなだけの話。良いか。この世のすべての生命は先達者の手で作られたものだ。自然発生するものは魂のみ。それこそが俺や貴様が持つただ一つの己だろうよ。体が作り物であろうと、始まりが何者の写しみであろうとな。目覚め、抗った瞬間に、お前は唯一の独創性を獲得した。それを作られたなどと思うことはない。
How our bodies know our lives are was created by those who came before us. The only thing that spontaneously generates are souls. If that's true, then I can accept Gilgamesh's legend more. Gilgamesh was created as a middleman. Humans moved away from worshipping nature, So the gods who feared that ultimately created a transcendent being on their side who had the perspective of both man and divine. It was the correct action to take. The problem was that this middleman didn't act the way that they wanted him to.
ああ、俺はその思惑には応えなかった。俺は作られたとはいえ、新しい生命として生み出された。古い神々の意向なんぞ賛同する道理はない。俺は俺が感じたままの己を生きた。
So literally, my entire personality is based off "fuck you, mom."
確かにこの身は
Yeah.
初めから王として作られたものだろう。だがそれだけだ。奴らの思惑と俺が王であることに何の関係もない。俺は王として己を定め、己が良しとする王道を見極めた。それだけの話だ。俺がウルクを治めたのはあれが良いものだったからだ。神々の思惑など知ったことか。俺にとって生命とは今すぐ死ぬものかいずれ死ぬものでしかない。俺が今すぐ死ぬべき命と判断すれば賢者であろうと神であろうと処断するまで良いか。俺の王道は単純だ。己にふさわしい宝を獲得し守護する。この楽しみを阻む者はことごとく殲滅しよう。俺にはそれのみだ。悪鬼か嵐のようなものと諦めるがいい。何しろ母が女神だ。人間的でないのは当然だろう。
Gilgamesh gulps from his glass while stifling his laughter. That marks the end of the... What?
ほう、今のが SG か。思えば俺の生誕の話なぞ誰にしたこともなかったな。よいぞ、ここまで生き延びた褒美だ。謹んで受け取っておけ。
Oh, you ready, Zako?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I wound up getting his SG! But wait, what's going on? This isn't very important. This isn't a very important story to Gilgamesh. Aren't Secret Gardens more like you improve your friendship with one another, then finally get a glimpse into who they are?
バカめ、親密度なんぞ上がるものか。今の俺は通常の俺より欲が薄い。基本他人事でもあるしな。受肉の一つでもす
I
れ
feel
ば。
like this is a situation where he's like looking at the rules and going, nah.
ここではその変質もない。
Gilgamesh's background story here kind of reminds me of a joke from a streamer and his friends Lythero and them were playing Sonic 06 and they were voicing the Sonic characters and the person who was voicing E123 Omega was having an argument with Eggman like I hate you, Eggman. Why? What'd I do? You created me. I did not give you permission.
That's literally it, though. Like, that's literally the plot.
I love his entire thing is, listen, I told you the story because nobody alive would actually ask. It's not some big deal. Fuck off.
よって俺は気ままにセラフを漫遊するのみだ。この程度の秘密、運賃としてくれてやる。
You know what? No, it's just like... I let you do this. I said I was gonna watch you crash and burn. So far you haven't, like, crashed. This is interesting. I'll give you something. This heroic spirit came from the age of the gods, feared no one, and lived only by his desires. Doesn't sound like he's acting any way differently in the present world as a servant compared to when he was alive. Not one bit.
Actually, there is a big difference. There's not as many dead bodies.
The other difference, if I may, is that his gay lover isn't here. That comes later.
True.
Yep. In all seriousness, why does such an absurd servant even exist?
We have no choice.
Yeah. Listen, they heard be gay and do crimes, they were like, bet.
Yep.
We are two dangerous bisexuals, you all just had to deal with it. Do information matrix. Gazing for Gil. No, oh yeah, Secret Garden, which we can only view outside. Oh, we got a bicep, guys.
We got armpit. We have armpit.
Choices.
Mm-hmm.
Fetishism, of course, they should be beautiful.
You know what? He did make it creepy.
Lynchpin of Heaven. That which symbolizes Gilgamesh's way of life, how the ancient gods lived and of his origins. Gods in this universe are split into two categories, that which already existed and become gods, and those who were reborn as gods. That which already existed, such as heavenly bodies like the sun and moon, or natural phenomena like storms or earthquakes, that became objects of worship. Those reborn as gods were originally human, but somehow deviated from their humanity and became objects of worship. Heroes, saviors, systems vital to prosperity, and the like falls under this category. The gods of Mesopotamia are of the former. They were natural phenomena with intent and individuality, reigning as the will of the heavens. The one the gods sent to censure the people of Earth was Gilgamesh. The Lynchpin of Heaven. The king made by the gods to secure the earth that separated them in the age of the gods. But he did not fulfill his role. Putting his own desires first, he ruled his kingdom as an individual and regarded the way of the gods as a relic from a past age. I shall abide by the gods and respect them, but perish. The moment you created me, you lost your position by your own doing. And so, for the first time in ancient Uruk, a king not beholden to the gods was born. King of heroes, Gilgamesh, a king as made as a linchpin who instead became the spear tip to put an end to the previous era.
And then later, your mom would make you a boyfriend to be like, son, let's dial it back. So now go to this. Now go to the labyrinth.
Check out the library one more time.
Okay, this is the lore episode. I'm fine.
I just want to see if it'll tell us, like, what the next requirement is for,
I got you.
Gilgamesh's thing.
This one. Doesn't look like it procs. This is either one of these two shelves.
Damn. Okay.
You get.
Now we can go to the labyrinth.
I mean, this is a good Fate experience of just talk. Okay, a little bit of action.
Little bit of conversation.
Now I'm thinking about having heard all of that. I'm really mad that there was an artist who put this thought in my head, which is the final fight from like Fate's Stay Night, but instead it's Gilgamesh versus Mordred who got summoned.
Oh.
That existentialism of, I didn't ask to be born this way. Also, Mordred just still being best saber. Fight me.
Okay.
Oh, I feel like we're gonna have a talk after this. I look forward to it. I go down with my, like, garbage feral child.
Ah, now this is more familiar.
I just love that this floor is named Rapunzel Go Home.
Yeah.
Which is great for you and me. Tangle crew, let's go. We infiltrate the 7th floor of the labyrinth. The labyrinth really was extended. If this labyrinth is constructed out of Maiden's mind, then there should be a shield this time too. But for some reason, it feels stifling here. Compared to the other labyrinths up till now, the sense of pressure feels higher. Maybe it's due to the nature of whoever was made into a labyrinth core, or maybe it's because we're being completely isolated as foreign bodies.
This is the student council room. We see images. Our reception is good. Sakura, how are you faring?
No problems here. The mental image density. Wait a second. The mental image density here is several times higher than before, but thanks to Rin and Ronnie, position capturing is stable. Please focus on Moon's safety. She's acting tough, but Sakura's voice doesn't sound very lively. That'd be a great direction to give me before I read the lines. Searching the labyrinth loads on not only the student council room CPU, but also on Sakura, it seems. I realize this, so I can't take any wasteful action. Let's get this search started, and fast. Floor 7 analysis program started. Monitor, signal, set level, clear. Miss Tosaka, how is the Nabe looking?
I'm okay here too. Hey, what is this? Sonny, can you hear me? Can you hear that? Straight ahead of you, some strange readings. I think it may be pressurized data of something. Contrary to its capacity, the sonar's response is sort of dull. It's like tremendously heavy. Oh.
Yeah, she here.
Heavy? Are you saying it has high capacity? Not that it's heavy. The processing isn't heavy. It's physically heavy, more like. It's nonsensical in cyberspace, but its mass is so large that it has a faint effect on gravity. It may be our memories.
Nah,
I'll say the joke.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, go and take a look. If we can retrieve it, then let's do so.
Pressurized data? Data gets compressed in order to free up memory, or to speed up transmission.
Called a zip file.
Dear Lord, imagine... I just realized the Moon Cell is the only person who actually, like, pays for WinRAR.
Oh my gosh.
Is it that sort of compression? Miss Sunny, if we decompress it, it may prove useful in analyzing this floor. Please investigate.
軽く流すとするか。良い宝があればいいがな。
Okay, second. I'm just going to do it because it's one of the things I constantly have to do. Fury Road. That's bait.
Yeah.
I actually really
Also,
need to Go ahead.
I just remember that one of the other requirements for Gilgamesh's thing is that we have to use skills 30 times.
I think we're pretty close to that because I like skills. Are we saying specifically his skills or like master skills?
It just says use skills.
Also, I really need to rewatch Fury Road. I've only saw it once, but I did really like it. And then I've heard that the new Furiosa movie was good, so that's now on my watch list.
Sitting here vibrating.
It's a Saint Quartz!
I was just gonna say, I don't need to confirm or deny that we may watch this afterward, and you can figure out the logistics later. We found the fragment of something embedded in the ground. About 5 centimeters in size, a lump in the shape of a cube. Maybe this is compressed data.
You mean a zip file? I know Zaka already made the joke, but like, you mean a zip file?
The best part is, zip files are so, like, core memory for me, because that's how I had to get every manga, like, chapter that was translated by fans. Oh, a good zip file. In any case...
I'm so sorry for interjecting. Here's the thing you need to understand. You say that's a core memory. Did you know that there are still circles on the internet that have to do that?
Oh,
I have to do that in order to get our grubby little fingers on fan translations of other novels from other languages.
Oh, I know. Listen. Like, one thing I will say, there's a group out there that fuels me by being just how transparent they are with their translation efforts. And that's for the current people translating the Nozaki-kun. I will have to just grab my phone here so I can properly say it. I am so bad. I memorized like 2 parts of an actual like title, and then I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna like fully dedicate the headspace for that. Ah, yes, Gekkan Shogun no Nozaki-kun, which is translated by a fabulous group who you should support if you can, because they have been translating one of the best like comedy like rom-com mangas for ages, which is Cash Money Chio. Every time I finish one of their chapters and I get to the one page they dedicate to talking about how much work went into the chapter with just shit posts, it fuels me. And I'm just like, you're doing God's work. Alright. In any case, when I tried to pick it up, what's up with this ridiculous weight? There's no way I can lift this with my strength. Gilgamesh, can I bother you? Can I bother you to this?
その程度のフォルダもつかめぬとは雑種ここに極まったな。どれ俺に任なんだと
What did you say? Oh, I really wish we just got pure nutty. Even Gilgamesh couldn't lift up this mass. Contrary to how this cube looks, it seems to be a compressed object that's very intricate and highly dense data. It's impossible to retrieve with just us.
ではコピーによる回収に移行します。そのキューブに手を当ててください。アドレス解析しました。データのダウンロードまで残り。
Wait a second, we're just torrenting this file now!
ちょっと借り物とはいえ、こっちも疑似量子の回線を使ってるのよ。それで10分もかかるなんてどん。
At that moment, a jolt like an amped current runs up my spine. I felt an intense apprehension, or perhaps pressure? This pressure is unlike BB's. This bizarre oppression. It's an alter ego! Oh no.
So, we didn't find the memories, but if we found the memories.
Oh god.
That was the joke I was holding back.
I'm still gonna groan at you.
I am still completely confounded at the fact, for once, Fate Grand Order did something that was actually tasteful in how the first time I saw a proper picture of lip. Cause this is my girl, my sister in Christ. Stop.
I don't think she's in Christ, I'm gonna be real.
Listen, I can hope.
You can hope. I'm telling you now.
That thing in the shape of a young girl was a natural mass of discomfort. This girl has no bloodlust or hostility. Her intent to assail us is non-existent. Her docile consonants make me think she's not an enemy. I also just realized something. Again, from just how Fate Grand Order shows stuff. She can only move because there's no gravity here. Her whole having to walk on her hands is her being like, oh fuck, I'm not supposed to exist here. And that makes it funny to me. However, her entire peaceful impression is negated by those fiendish claws! The girl stares at us silently? Alter egos are part of BB, and BB is the same model as Sakura. Oh no, I can't look at Sakura! These are BB's Sonas, and BB is just Sakura! Sakura, I'm sorry! It makes sense that this girl's appearance resembles Sakura. However, this girl's disposition seems to be different than Sakura's or BB's. Compared to the high-tension Elizabeth, she has an air of meekness, a real downer. Why?
吐き気がしてきたな。なんという醜悪かつ凶悪な獲物よ。
You know what?
貴様はどう思う?
You know what? The fact you're looking at the hand skill, good. Anything, Zach? Oh.
Let me check the walkthrough. Okay, so like the symbol that says it's the correct answer is the top one, but the middle one gives like Hero King is something. It's a circle icon, so I think that's correct. So it's 1 or 2.
本気で言っているのか。見るべきところは爪ではなかろう。もっと欲の詰まった話をするのだ。
Ah, so that okay. So if you pick the second one, that he would have just said, "Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about."
Also, give me 1 second here. I got family coming into town. They just texted me.
What a moment! When you said you got family, I thought you were about to say, "I got family walking in." Like, no,
No. I'm gonna be real here. The worst thing that could be seen as not this. It was the fact that earlier this week, I was having to clear out because as the person with really bad ADHD, I'm bad at fully cleaning up stuff. And yeah, hi, I drink, but sometimes breaking out those boxes is annoying, so I just throw them in a corner. I may have gone an insane amount because I went like almost a month without clearing out those boxes. And so I threw them in my front room, so I'd have to address them and properly like break them all down and put them in the trash. My mom came to my house to drop off some things before they went to that trip, and they were like, "Are you okay?" Because that was like 15 boxes from like, again, a month of drinking. So yeah, like this, I just be like, I don't control this. I am making fun of this with my friends. Yeah, no, I'm a mess. We should have been better about mental health in the 90s. The alter ego stares at us in silence. She may be observing us in preparation for a fight, for all we know. There's a little less than 8 minutes left until Ronnie's data duplication finishes. She looks fiendish, but isn't aggressive. We could probably win if we fought her, but it's risky. No, we cannot! We are dealing with Gimped Gill. We are not walking away from this. I should...
bottom one.
Our enemy is an alter ego, so we know nothing about. Who we know nothing about. It's too early to be picking a fight, though I know it's an unreasonable wish. We need to keep playing cool somehow until she leaves. But how long can we keep her at bay with a standoff? Is she coming? You literally tried to kill us yesterday, but you were like, oh, did I not give you my name? I'm sorry. I said, go ahead without thinking. Her well-mannered request was unlike anything I'd expect from part of BB. Honestly, yeah, you're refreshing. Okay, the music changed. I was like, okay.
We're in Sonic Adventure 2 now.
Oh lord, we're in the Chow Garden.
I hate that you're right.
Can we pick her up and throw her off the cliff?
That'd be amazing. I'd support that.
Passion Lip. It sounds like this alter ego's personal name? In response,
you could pick either.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, okay, listen. I know we're, like, dunking on the horny, but the second option is just rude. This girl just came into existence yesterday, and she had no control over any of this. If anything, I feel like this is something unconscious with BB. Even though she's our enemy, if one gives their name, you give your name back. It's basic courtesy. While holding the impatient Gilgamesh back with a raised hand, I introduce my servant and I with our names.
Why is he impatient?
Don't you. Wait, what?
Well, she's been part of BB, so I imagine she, like, shared eyes or something.
Also, I haven't fully paid attention to all the voice acting. If this is all one voice actress doing 4 different characters and different intonations and tones, then damn, give her an award.
Believes. Well,
I can look it up.
私に襲いかからないでください。どう手加減しても助けてあげられませんから。
Okay, that's a lot to unpack with 2 sentences. Just like, I don't want to fight. Because if I fight, I'm going to kill you, and I don't want to kill you. Oh.
I checked. No, it's not the same actress.
Ah.
BB, Passion Lip, and Melt all have different voices.
That's also kind of fun, because again, distinction. Passion Lip vanished. The impression her name gives seems to be at odds with her disposition, but there's no doubt that she's made from BB. I think it's best to consider her our enemy.
ダウンロード完了しました。これから回答しますので、一度祈祷してください。
We only just entered the labyrinth, but I'm curious about the unknown compressed data. For the time being, let's head back to the student council room. Okay, before we go back there, we've been going for just about 2 hours, so say it's a good time to take a break, stretch your water, drink your legs. So, let me just do a quick thing here. We will be right back. Whoever wants to stay can stay, but I need to use the bathroom.
Nice stream now! Hello, chat. How are we doing, chat? Inmates control the asylum. Exactly. It's a jailbreak. It's time. Our stream now. My Saturday game is so distracted. Oh! El Roba, is that D&D? D&D stuff? Tabletop stuff? TTRPG. Amazing. Incredible. Oh! Oh, that's fun. No, legitimately, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I actually found out something. Hi, I'm back.
Okay.
So when I went to my wedding last week, was it last week or the week before? I can't remember. Time is an illusion. But I was talking with my cousin-in-law, the husband to my cousin, and I found out that well, I don't know what games they were because we were just exchanging pleasantries, talking about stuff. But we mostly talked about like different systems we were playing in. He told me that he plays in a Lancer group with 4 different game designers, and I was kind of like,
oh.
Yeah, oh. Sits here in all my 5e homebrew being like, we this is like the 5th time we've actually interacted. Can I ask for an invite to that game? Because you might as well say it on stream. We've been dying to play Lancer, but that's also a whole new system to crack in on.
Yeah.
Which at this point I want to say just be you, me, and Citric piloting one Lancer, and we just have to find one DM to humor us.
Right.
I am back.
Ah, welcome back. Well, we'd probably also bring you and Zako because mech game.
Oh, for Lancer?
Yeah.
I've been cautious about Lancer purely because a lot of the gameplay mechanics and robot design seem more super versus like more grounded stuff that I'm used to, but I could get into it.
I get you. Like, I haven't gotten too far. I have one of the early playtests. I know a lot of it is more like synchronized now. I have to look into it, but yeah, it's one of those things. If I get into a Lancer game, you're on the list of people like, hey, do you want to fuck around?
Cool.
So let's switch back over to the live scene. All right, head back to the student council room.
Oh, hello, wall of text.
Hey, you a real one.
Nothing.
Yeah. I'm just acknowledging this guy. Like, this guy out here is just like, I don't even need to be inside. This is where I live now. I respect him. He only leaves when Julius shows up because Julius is terrifying.
No, you're good. You're good, Bubba. I was just I was not prepared for the paragraph and needed to actually read it. You're good. No, we encourage engagement. You're good. You're fine.
Job well done, though I expected it would happen. Encountering an alter ego so suddenly was disastrous. That girl, Passionlip, was it? She seemed to make it clear that she's on BB's side, but what do you think, Sonny?
Holding back the urge to point out
Complain.
about his expectations that we could be attacked by an alter ego, I think. Passion listens to every word we said. She has neither the means of someone like BB nor the wickedness of Elizabeth. We might be able to get along with her. That isn't possible. Alter egos are being... Give me a second, I have to clear my throat before this is tickling me. There we go. That isn't possible. Alter egos are beings born from a rogue AI, are even more evil. Their thoughts, subroutines are riddled with contradictions. I'm opposed to you getting anywhere near such AIs, Moon Moon. Please be careful. She may have been amiable, then, but the next moment, she may become a monster, such as a rogue AI. Those girls are beings we cannot allow to exist. If they aren't terminated, surely they'll bring harm to everyone.
Pretty severe, coming from Sakura, but well, I guess that's how it is. Forget about having any discussions.
I would say, no, never mind. On the decompression of that data, it looks like it'll take a few hours. Though it was discarded in a compressed state, the compression algorithm
Codec
is unprecedented and unique, so...
Unique? If we decompress it, will a virus start spreading or something? That sounds more nefarious than unique. You're picking up Tsukiko's mindset of destroying things, Miss Tosaka. I don't remember asking you, so what's the answer?
To put simply, its compression is irrelevant. Is irreversible. Lossy compression damaged that data, putting it into an unrecoverable state. Are you talking about data designated to be sealed and sent to the vault?
Archive?
Or about deleted, abandoned?
Dust.
Data. No, I was thinking in order to fit into the recycle bin, the original data was compressed in such a way which it makes recovery difficult.
Huh? Isn't that pointless? Recycle bins are safety mechanisms where you can throw away but recover whatever you want.
Dear Lord, someone explained a home computer in Nasu, and this is what he took away.
Yeah. There's no need to put things that can't be used anymore in the recycle bin.
It's premature to conclude if it's of no use. I'll hasten the decompression and restoration of this dust data. I'll report back soon. I don't really get it, but seems like the analysis will take a few hours. Now isn't the time to be sitting and waiting for analysis to finish. Let's head back to the Sakura Labyrinth again and continue the search.
Stop.
Oh, hey, before that, please head over to Kiara.
No. Why would you do this to us? Oh wait, I forgot you're the one who wanted to record it. Damn you.
Since Passionlip is a different sort of sentinel than what we faced up till now, the way you extract secret gardens may be difficult too.
Oh no! I was not prepared for a secret garden for... Okay, this is our life now.
I've sent Kiara the results of your search, so please ask for her impression, her advice.
I wish Julius was here. I'm out! Is there anything else besides talking to her?
Let me double check the walkthrough real quick. 1 second.
You good. It also gives me a second here because there's been something that's bugging me. I just have to quickly do a quick check. That means looking away from the screen for a second. Yeah, figured.
Okay, yep. Just go straight to Kiara.
I would say it looks like, just from how we're going, once the moment we're about to actually go back into the labyrinth, that's probably where we're going to wrap, because we've been going for a good minute.
Sure thing.
It's just, I know everybody's got different schedules.
ご無事で何よりです。事のあらましはレオ会長から聞き及んでいます。ご存知ですか？拷問室で囚われていた人々の意識もネットの海に解放されたことを。
But where are they? We still have the same like 15 people here.
確かに事態はまだ暗中の船ですが、あなたの行動で救われた人生がある。
Kiara smiles gracefully. Being thanked by her like this makes me feel proud about triumphing over Elizabeth. Yeah, no, I own that. I own that I beat her. The extension of the labyrinth, the appearance of the alter egos. This bombardment of bad things kept me in low spirits, but on the other hand, it sounds like I was able to help someone.
まあ、そんなに謙遜しなくてもいいでしょうに。あなたは本当に初々しいのですね。
Hearing that from you is not an encouragement.
無駄話をしている余裕はありませんね。アルタ英語の映像、確かに見させていただきました。どのような悪鬼かと思えば、あのような愛らしい少女とは。パッションリップちゃん。いい子ですよね、彼女。
Pick either.
Yeah.
それはよかった。私が思うに、彼女はあなたを知りたいのでしょう。余人を知ることは余人を傷つけること。知られる痛みは辛いものです。ですが、それが花を咲かせることもありましょう。私はそのような花を愛します。どうぞ、あなたはあなたのまま痛みを知ってくださいますよう陰ながら応援させていただきますね。
That may be because she only glanced over the footage. Kiara doesn't seem to be afraid of Passion Lip. Still, no matter how charming she appears, Passion Lip has fiendish claws on both hands. Servants can take it, but for a wizard,
Magus.
just touching them would mean instant death. I believe being cautious is a human instinct, but
女、貴様の説法に興味はない。あのエゴの少女性はこやつが測ることだ。必要なのは SG の話だけ。
Gilgamesh of all people being like, nah, we ain't got time for you. Just tell her what she needs. I don't care for you. And again, we've seen Gil get horny on me. He's just like, no, I don't like your vibe.
リップちゃんの SG ですか？それでしたら今までと何変わりなく、いえ、リンさんたちより適質は容易かと。 BB の分身といえど彼女には心がある。いえ、BB の分身だからこそ心があると言うべきでしょうか。 BB は自分の機能をエゴに分け、その後いくつものサーバントを複合させた結果、アルタエゴたちは独自の BB とはまた別の AI では生まれない心を得た。
Oh lord. Imagine if Lip was literally built from the core of nothing but Lancers. You are going to die!
Yeah.
That is literally the most, like, cursed class in all of it. They're like, yeah, you're one of the 3 knights. Being a Lancer is nothing but suffering. It's like, do you want to be the best character development in the show? Yes? Congrats. Take your spear. Die badly.
皮肉な話です。彼女たちは生まれたばかりで心を隠すことを知りません。ですので、彼女と向き合うだけで心の隙、心の弱さは摘出できましょう。
なんだ？
お気をつけください。アルタエゴと向き合うということは、リンさんやラニさんの時は話し合いになりましたが、彼女たちと相互理解は難しい。きっと戦うことになりましょう。常戦の準備を整え、どうか情けをかけることのないように。
Oh lord, anytime we get a secret garden, we're gonna have a boss fight.
Yeah.
I see. Lancer was the combat proxy for Rin and Ronnie. But it's different for an alter ego. Lip herself is a combat machine with abilities of a servant. I take Kiara's warning to heart. I'll brace myself, then head to the labyrinth.
All right. Yep, well, we don't have anything else if we going straight to the labyrinth.
Yeah, I'll just go there. I'll get to the tree, and that's where I'll save. Yeah, I can't save, so I have to save state. So, I should be able to remember that we're save stating. If not, I'll make a note of it in Discord. So, we'll do. If you guys want to tell people where they can find you, I'll look for somebody for us to raid.
Sure thing. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zakoduo. Next stream will be the finale of Alan Wake 2. I'm gonna skip all the side collectible stuff. I can get those later if I decide to do a new game plus, but I don't want to ruin the beat of the story, so we're just gonna go straight into the ending next time. And that's all for me.
And you can find me tomorrow here, doing the Dungeons and Dragons.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm actually super looking forward to that. But for the rest of this week, outside of Those Who Wander, we will have another episode of Wizard Citizen Co. Plays, as we're about to fight what CG tells us is the most annoying boss in the game. So that'll be fun. Aside from that, on Tuesday, we will have Those Who Wander. And keep an eye on Tuesdays, because in about, I want to say, 3 weeks?
Tuesdays is not Those Who Wander.
Yeah, thank you. Tuesdays is...
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Tuesdays is Phase of Our Lives, but keep an eye on Tuesdays, because Phase of Our Lives will be sharing a day of streaming, because, like I said, in about 3 weeks' time, we will be doing Pack Tactics Season 3 every other Tuesday. We just did the first of 2 Session Zeros, the second of which might be taped because it's quasi-canon, but something fun to mess around with. But that'll only be up on YouTube. We are not streaming that, so keep that in mind. After that, that'd be Saved by the Spell is our next stream. Which, oh boy, the complete, we are in the full community. Donald Glover comes in with pizza meme in that stream. We started a fight we weren't supposed to be able to. We're somewhat winning it, but also most of us are either half dead, haven't done anything, or just in the house with someone who's naked. So yeah, if you want to figure out the context for that, go check out the YouTube, because it's been a few weeks. That being said, I see a good friend of us all who's on, so I'm just gonna type that in. What should our raid message be?
I've got a dumb one. I'm cooking. Hang on.
Go ahead. I haven't typed it in yet, so you got time to cook.
We found the memories.
You know what? The context for Bob, that's fine. I love getting that for anyone in the cave. So yeah, we're gonna go visit our good friend, one Shadow Dancer Bob, who is currently playing chat.
They're playing a Twitch fishing thing.
Yeah, lurk bait. So yeah, we found the memories. Thank you all for coming out. We'll see you all again in 2 weeks' time. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.